Hey guys, I'm HP and this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is the Billy Gibbons style of ZZ Top. One of you fans out there was asking for a tutorial in his style, and I checked him. Of course I knew him because I'm a huge ZZ Top fan, but I checked out his playing a little bit to see what exactly makes the thing in his playing. And so this tutorial will be like, it's not about how to play his licks exactly, to understand his playing style. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also become a member of the HPCrazy Guitar Academy to join the little guitar community. We are there and you can start to talk with other fans of guitar playing. Probably also fans of my guitar teaching style. Basic membership for free. To have access to the downloads, you need a premium membership upgrade. So let's get started with Billy Gibbons. I took the Sharp Dressed Man song as reference for today's tutorial, but of course I also checked out other stuff. I also checked out a teaching video which he's doing, and basically there are a few things to note here. First of all, his sound. It's a really puristic tube amp sound, like see? It's really no reverb, nothing, just like this. And the other thing is that we are in a trio. We only have drum, bass and guitar, and that's the point which makes the sound, and that we're gonna check out. I know on some recordings there are a lot of overdubs, not a lot of, but some overdubs. That means there are other guitars played in there, and sometimes during live performances you hear some other frequencies. Probably there is a sync tape going on, or the bass is also adding stuff. But I only focus now on the guitar work of Billy Gibbons. I mean, this is only, I just assume that it's like this because I know the music business, you know. But his playing style is really, he's a blues man. And he really plays a kind of an orchestral style. So let's get started now, checking out what he's doing on Sharp Dressed Man. One of the signature things of ZZ Top, the signature sound, is like also the song Gimme or You're Loving, and it's in C. That makes a sound. I mean, when you check out here, and this break is also this break is a really signature thing. So that's not so much about the guitar playing thing, but that break makes ZZ Top, because they're really so cool. Like you play and bang, here comes a break, and then the coolness continues. That's one of the main things. Now let's see the orchestral style of just an example here, Sharp Dressed Man. The riff is really simple. One. It's, as I said, it's C and C. And as we are now in the key of C, what is really used often is these power chords here. Here we have 8/8, 10/10, 8/8, and you just see you work a lot with stuff like that. We're also down here. That's really typical, and this makes this really fat, cool sound. So now when we play, as an example, the riff of Sharp Dressed Man, it's not only this. which is really simple. But to make this sound more tight, I checked it out. He has to play this note, otherwise you don't get that sound. Even the bass is also doing some frequencies. And you need to keep it as long as possible. See? That makes the main thing, and that's his playing thing, that he keeps the notes ringing as long as possible to make his sound really fat. And I'm going to show you now a few tricks how you reach that goal, that orchestral style, because he hardly makes any single note like that. He hardly makes stuff like that. It's always in combination with any kind of let ring effects. So let's see now in this case the riff. And then comes, you have to go down here, 3, 2, 1, then you have to go back up. See? That's how it works. See, that's how it really works to do this, you know. Always do this lettering stuff, and he's doing is really cool, and it's also relaxed, and it's really well played, and he probably is doing this all his life like this. That's why it comes so smooth. It's nuts. I mean, I checked a few live recordings, and sometimes you hear that he falls a little bit out of this full sound when he plays singles, then he immediately goes back. It's really the playing like this, and always doing this, always paying attention to lettering effects. That's, if you want to put a main thing on his playing, it will be that one. So let's give when he plays chords like power chords, C5 here, you play, see, you play the bass note, and then you play the upper part of the power chord, and also always moving around with the small power chords like 5, 5, 3, 3, or like this is. These are also power chords, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're always with the bass. See, that's how it really works, and that gives this really cool vibe. I'm gonna play a little sequence like this. That's how it works. Also, like licks like this, like a lick like this. So you have this power chord here for C5 in the 3rd fret. Something like this, you know. And that gives this really full sound, you know. Same up here, I mean, it's the same thing. Same effect. Instead of just, you make hammer-ons here, you can do like this, hammer-on, 8-8 to 10-10. Either you do the full power chord or only the half power chord. So that will be something, and when he switches in this case down to B flat, you do the same thing, or just always slide in with chords, always have these little motions here. I'm gonna show you. So these are things which are happening, and they're really cool, I must say. And you hear is absolutely no reverb. It's just a room, you know. And this really dry sound in combination with the playing technique makes a big difference. Beside the power chords as double stops, he works a lot with double stops. He also uses, since in this case we are in C, and since he's a bluesman, this is C major. Like this would be for C7, you know, 8, 9, or here 12, 11, or that's also a famous lick. He's doing what, so I don't think it's really original for him. It's like it's a blues lick. That's from Grange, I think. Let's see how he works around with stuff like that. And between all this double stop and orchestral playing, you can play really few single note things. If you play too many of those, the sound just drops. I'm gonna show you. See, the sound is gone, but you have to make the combination. I'm gonna show you again. Combination with that. Oops. See, you have a lot of things going on. You're always in motion. You're always doing these little gimmicks on the chords, as showed, and in between you add single note lines, and all this has to be it just comes like one piece of music, you know. It's not like playing licks or like this. It's a certain way of playing guitar, you know. And that's why it doesn't really make sense to figure out the licks exactly, because he also doesn't play licks, you know. He just has his style, and that's what I'm talking about here. Just with the double stop. See, and always switch in between. And that's the main thing, I must say, when it comes to Billy Gibbons' playing style, as far from those things which I saw. I know he has other things on other recordings which are more single note lines, but when the really typical ZZ Top sound without overdubs is this what I was showing here. You know, you cannot put a playing style just on one tune or two tunes, because but this is the signature sound which you really hear. Also, Gimme All Your Loving is something similar. It's just a little bit another vibe, but that's basically what is happening here. Yeah, some notes here now to finish this tutorial. I mean, the best thing to learn this style is just listening to his recordings and try to play a few things just to understand what's going on. And but as I said, it's a way of playing guitar. This orchestral style and just this very puristic sound, just drum, bass and guitar, it's not easy to handle, you know. That's really these guys are doing a great job, just creating such a sound just with the trio. I would say that's the main thing. If you would add a second guitar, or I don't know, keyboards or stuff. I know they have keyboards on some recordings, which they used in the studio. It's not a problem, but on stage you just have I think the drummer, he just hits some kind of MIDI pads and activates those those parts which then go along with the whole music, and he has a click track in his ear and stuff like that. But as only on certain songs, the really original one, the old bluesy ones, I wanted to concentrate on those ones. Is this what I was talking about here? And really check out the recordings, and it's gonna be cool. I really love this way of playing in trio, and because it's a challenge. Even he's not playing fast, but what he's doing is really it's cool, and it's not so easy as it looks like, guys. Yeah, one more to say, if you want to download the backing track to practice on and the tabs, well, a few tabs of things which I just played now, they're available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Join there. Please also help me to let the community grow. Tell all your friends about this channel, the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, and it's gonna be cool. Yeah. What else to say? Yeah, that's about it. Me and Dr. Pink are saying bye, guys, and we see us soon.